welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Joyce, and for some time I've been running a press-on nail business. For those of you who've been here since the very beginning, which would be last year February, I would say, I have actually grown so much with this business and even this YouTube channel, and you've witnessed me grow my nail making skills, really build on this side hustle and try to make it a thing. In this past year, I've gone through so much with this endeavor. I've attended markets, I've learned how to do a launch, I've learned how not to do a launch, I've improved my editing skills, I've joined an incredible nail community, press-on nail community first of all, and just like gotten close with like so many of you, like where we'll like comment on each other's Instagram stories and posts, and it's really been a great experience. But with that said, I feel like it hasn't been up until recently where I've experienced a shift. I would say like the last market was really when I started to feel it, where I was like reevaluating what I wanted to do with Malkia press sets and if it's really even what I want to do. And I prayed about it. Oh my gosh, I prayed so much about it. And just like gave it a lot of thought, looked at like how things are going now with like my relationship with even doing nails to begin with. And I feel like some of you may have been seeing this coming in terms of like how active as a business I've been, and even just doing YouTube in general because of it. But I feel like this chapter for Malkia press sets has come to an end. I think Malkia press sets has reached its end business-wise. Let me break this down a bit more and like I guess walk you through my thought process on why I'm doing this, and I think maybe this could help those of you who want to also start your own press-on nail business. One of the things that I was like really taking into consideration was the business aspect of it. You know, the time and effort you have to do on top of even just like making nails. And if you know, first of all, doing nails period, not even like press on nails, but nails period, it takes a while. It takes hours, literally hours. And I liked doing nails for myself because those hours of doing it, it was like self-care, it was being able to dilly-dally, it was being able to make something that I not only liked but also got to wear. And I think making it a business took that joy away slowly, and I did put pressure on myself to be like, it has to be perfect or not at all. And that really started to like slow me down and hinder me eventually. I think I realized that running a business, even as a side hustle, because this isn't my full-time job or anything, it is truly its own other job. So like doing nails is one job, and making it something you want to be able to sell is another job, and it's a whole different ball game. But handling finances, making sure you're not spending more than you're making, advertising, oh my gosh, posting was literally the hardest part, because then you have to plan when you make sets, how you make them, at least for me, because I'm very type A, so I feel like if it has to be a certain way for it to be done. I guess that's something I have to work on to even just do it for fun again. And I think that's why doing it just for myself was so fun, because it wasn't so rigid and strict in terms of like when I can finish this, how the idea would look like. And I don't want this to be a discouragement to anyone who wants to do press-on nails. I definitely do think I would do this over again, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it was such a valuable experience, and I've met such incredible people online, and even through like marketing experiences, like just getting to really put myself out there was something I wouldn't trade for the world. I would actually do this 1,000 times over, even if it would lead me to this exact same outcome. Not the waterworks, but I think it is valuable, and I feel like if you go about it the right way, it is doable. Because just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean it's not working out for other people. There have been so many other boss babes who started the same time I have, and they're doing like so incredible. It's such, I think, oh my gosh, it's like, it's so fun. And I think the most important part is keeping it fun. And I just feel like once I lost the fun in it, I just didn't know how to get it back if I maintained it as a business, if that makes sense. I truly gave my all to this, and I feel like I gained like a wealth of knowledge. I wish I got to share more of it, but in that aspect, I am gonna keep up my videos for like my entire journey up until this point, because I do think they are valuable. There is something to learn. There is always something to improve on, learn from my mistakes. And I do wish everyone the best who plans on having a press-on nail business. I was thinking of maybe doing like creating like a PDF of like everything that I would do differently and like or do again if I were to do this business, but I'm not sure if anyone's interested in that. On top of that, I am giving away some of my nail stuff since I won't need that much of a range of things to make nails anymore. So I'll post more about that on my Instagram coming soon, and also like the YouTube community tab. As of now, if you go to my website, it's closed. Mama's gone. Baby, there is no plane. I feel like when I said join me on this journey, normally we think of like the typical, we're gonna do it and we're gonna have it end up exactly the way we thought it would, but it led me to somewhere I didn't know. And it's crazy because in the past week when I was like praying over it and being like, Lord, is this truly something I'm letting go of or like stepping out of? And then on the radio when I was listening to like a church sermon, something the pastor said was, sometimes the greatest opportunities come from a path you didn't choose. And I fear the Lord cooked with that one. He cooked with that one, because truly I wouldn't have thought to do this if I knew it was gonna end like this, but I'm glad I did do it. You know, it's led me to believe that Malkia press sets wasn't the end goal, but instead a stepping stone into what else I like to do. And I realized that in general, that looks like creating. Not to say I would never do a business again, but at this current point in my life, I guess making the videos of what I'm making is where I want to be. And instead of it just being predominantly nails, it's gonna be a variety of things. And I think you've been kind of seeing that in like my video content recently, like maybe the last video where I show all the things I did to get out of a groove, which you should watch it. It's a good little motivator. But what I'm trying to say is there's gonna be some changes on this channel. I'm still gonna be posting. I'm not abandoning YouTube. I'm still gonna be posting, but it's gonna be more creative, artistic, hobby-based types of content, and nail making will still be part of that, or you'll see it in like glimpses here and there. But I think I just had to take it back, make it for me again, so that it can be fun again. Because I do miss my nails. Like I miss a little claw. I've also kind of seen this mention of a transition in the fact that I started a Instagram account called Joyful Noise, which is also what this channel's new name is about to be. Joyful Noise Creations. And it's inspired from Psalms 98:4, which says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth, make a loud noise and rejoice and sing and praise. This really just like put to words of when you create something or you're doing something that's like creative and fun, and like you just like get that giddy feeling and like get excited to do it, which feeling I normally get when I do something artistic or creative, like junk journaling, for example. Like you just get so giddy and excited to do it. And like junk journaling and still doing nails is something that I'm excited to bring to the forefront. So to round off this video, let me reintroduce myself by saying hello. My name's Joyce, nice to meet you. I'm a girl with way too many hobbies. I may have gone to college to get a biology degree, but something that's always calling me is the arts. Yeah, on this channel you can expect to find more content like that, which would involve maybe crocheting, junk journaling, DIYing different aspects of your room.
And here are other things that she forgot to mention.
Hopefully you guys would like to stick around and see what else I have in store. So if you're an MPS girly or press-on nail business who's following me for that type of content, I do encourage you to still stick around and see what else I'm gonna be up to. But if not, thanks for joining me, even if it was like a short time, if you subscribed recently. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the love and the support that I've been shown. There has not been a single moment where I have not felt supported by you guys, and I truly appreciate that. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. You know, on top of God's confirmation, it just feels like the next step or move I should make. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you stay subscribed. If not, girl, we'll miss you. And that's all I have for this video. Bit bittersweet, but all for the best. So I'll see you next time. Bye.